in 0.4 release. I'm going to spam the server with a bunch of writes where I just get a user, I path it to a specific user ID, and then I put some just junk data on it and do that 1,000 times. Let's start the server and let's run spam. Server's first off getting a request for if that user exists, because the client only wants to write to that data if the data exists, or create new data if it doesn't. And now the server is receiving all the updates of the new users being created. And we should be about done in a moment here. There, we're done. So you also see it is in local storage. However, I'm going to clear that and hit refresh. And now I'm going to do spam true, which will make it do a read on the data. So note that it's going to have to do two lookups. It's going to first have to get this individual ID on the user's list, and then it's going to have to do a subsequent lookup to actually get the node that corresponds to that ID. The nice thing with lexical cursors in 0.4 is before Gun would start loading the entire user's list if it only needed to look up one ID. But now with lexical cursors, it can do a lookup on just this one property on a user list or any node, and both the server and the client do that for you, so the remote queries are faster. So let's go ahead and run this. Run spam true. First, it's doing the lookup, like I said, on the individual ID, which returns a pointer for the actual node. And then the client, because it's stuck in a while loop, has to flush all the requests to the server. And once those requests are done, the actual data that we're interested will start streaming in, which will happen as soon as this hits 1,000. And because we're doing a while loop, we can, we're actually kind of blocking the networking thread. So if I were to switch this test to a set interval, it would actually appear to be faster, but it would take longer over time because the set interval doesn't block. And now we're done, all the users. So if I say I1, that jumps to the top, and I can stream through all the different users. Some of them are a little bit out of order, but ordering in Gun is not really considered important. If you want to do ordering, you would use something like a linked list. But in this case, we just want to grab all the individual users, or I should say a specific user, and then load their data. There you go. Hope you're excited.